Title Executive of the Year. The award goes to 7.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. So with Smith sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Martin is out there with Jokic. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Pippen. And it's Marley in at the shooting guard position. And for the Raptors, Aldridge out there with Irving. Then it's Collins. Then it's Thomas. And it's Cowens in at the 5, roaming the paint. And as a coach, Stan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way. Everything, from the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotations. Who's going to start? Who's going to come off the bench? Which groups work well together? It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
2 points, that one goes.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
Now here is Hardaway. Deep 2 from Pippen. And it's Cowens with the rebound. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Raptors. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force them to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
For 2, Dave Cowens.
And he knocks down the first one. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions, makes defending a much easier prospect.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
To the paint, here's Pippen, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps. And this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
That free throw good from Pippen. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture with the Miami franchise from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Now, here is Martin. Shot clock at 5. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Aldridge. And so Thomas will bring it up for Toronto. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Thomas got his second basket of the game.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Jokic passes to Marley. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Collins. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Just a smooth, clever playmaker. Isaiah keeping his teammates involved here.
Pippen, the pass to Jokic. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Thomas. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Pippen. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Pippen's got 6 points.
Not much else the D could do. Sometimes Pippen is going to bury shots right in your face.
Thomas passes to Aldridge. And the shot goes in. Here's Marley. He has yet to score. Pass to Hardaway. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. And it's Jokic missing. The Raptors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Marley. And that one drops.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Pass to Irving. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Thomas finds Irving. And Dr. J slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Now here's Hardaway. Over Thomas. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got his second basket of the night. Knocked loose. Pippen with the steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Jokic throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
The shot's good from Collins.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Puts up a deep 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Toronto. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
16.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
And here are the Heat now. They've got Aldridge. Collins is out there with Thomas. Then there's Irving. And it's Cowens in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And the shot goes in. Hardaway has got his third basket of the night.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Now here is Aldridge. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. That shot off the mark.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Here's Chenier. He's guarded by Collins. And good that time. And it's a 4-point Miami lead.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the side of this is. Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Chenier, the pass to Martin. Over Aldridge. And it's Martin missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser, too.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Chenier. Isaiah Thomas picking up that last basket. Chenier, the pass to Jokic. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Jokic has got 6.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
Outside Thomas. Hardaway with the steal. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the pass to Jokic. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Aldridge. Rodman comes in for Irving. That's Ginobili in for Collins. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Now here's Thomas. 6 points for him. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6. The Heat with the lead. Hardaway with it. Over Thomas. Hardaway, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Miami, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 8. They get a hand on it. Picks it out to Ginobili. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 5th assist in this one.
And this is how assertive Ginobili is. Outstanding with the catch and shoot.
Now, here's Pippen. 6 points for him. Marley dishes to Hardaway. Lock at 6. Jokic trying to free himself up.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Good. Thomas got it all tied up now for Toronto.
And that unpredictable nature of Ginobili, it can be frustrating for the defense, especially when he's cutting them to pieces with his passing.
Now, here's Jokic. 8 points for him. Marley. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Heat lead by 2.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Pass to Collins. And Hardaway comes to help. Here's Thomas. The rebound by Pippen. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Miami. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Jokic. Jokic, big man with the triple.
And that time, Jokic having the play created for him. And he obliges with the bucket.
Thomas against Hardaway. Outside Thomas. Over Hardaway. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Heat up by
28.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They were able to take control in the second quarter and finish the half ahead by 5. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Pippen. Hardaway is out there with Marley. Then there's Martin. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. And that one's good by Marley. Raptors trail by 7. Ginobili the pass to Aldridge. Fires from the wing. And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist by Aldridge. Ginobili's got his third bucket of the night. And Miami shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Hardaway kicks to Jokic. And the Heat, another three.
And what can't Jokic do offensively? Outside of maybe highlight reel dunks, he is complete.
Ginobili dishes to Irving. From outside the arc. Here's Collins, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Hardaway, no good. Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Ginobili. Right side Aldridge. Just 5 on the clock. And another basket for Toronto.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Ginobili against Hardaway. Over Ginobili. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And it's that in-between area, the mid-range. It's where Hardaway is probably most comfortable with his shot.
On the wing, Irving. Raptors moving the ball around. For the 3. That's in. The Miami lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Ginobili. Ginobili's got 9.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Pippen, the pass to Martin. Dan Marley on the wing. He's guarded by Collins, and that one's good by Marley. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Right side Irving. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. 6 points for him.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Hardaway kicks to Jokic. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. The Raptors making a switch here. Walker's checked in. The Heat making a switch here. Outside Aldridge. Back to Walker. Here's Irving. And they pick up 2. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Marley passes to Martin. Now the pass to Chenier. The power of Jokic.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
Back to Walker. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Chenier, guarded by Walker. A three from Marley. And again, Miami with the triple.
And Thunder Dan Marley, a lights-out perimeter scorer, a talented shooter from deep.
Walker taking his time here. Here's Aldridge, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot on.
Here's Chenier, guarded by Walker. Pass to Marley. And the Heat, another three.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Passes it to Collins. Over Marley. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Collins.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Heat lead by 6. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Collins is out there with Thomas. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Irving in at the 3, the small forward. It's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
That mid-range, Jay, just no problem for a big man like LaMarcus Aldridge. Really, he has patented that jump shot.
Sabonis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Miami?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Raptors trail by 7. Collins looking around. Outside Thomas. Pass to Aldridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now Irving. Outside for Thomas. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Lets it go. They get the rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
Once he gets the ball down low, Aldridge has an array of moves hard to stop a savvy veteran.
Jefferson's checked in for the Raptors. And Miami also making a switch. Hardaway's checked in. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
There's the pass to Sabonis. Pippen outside. That's tipped and stolen by Aldridge. Now, here's Collins. He's guarded closely. Back to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Right wing releases. That is good, and the Heat's lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Aldridge.
And I love how Aldridge uses his size to hold his own against defenders and just routinely scores up over the top.
And the Heat call time here. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. They get it again, and Jefferson sends it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Jefferson.
And what doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
And he makes the first. That one misses. Raptors trail by 6. Jefferson with it. Sabonis defending. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. And the layup good by Jefferson.
Now that's terrific work on the inside from Jefferson, showing how comfortable he's become operating down low.
Left side, Sabonis. Outside Hardaway. Heat moving the ball around. 3, Pippen. And it's Pippen again missing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Thomas, that's good.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Yeah, and that's even harder than it looks to overcome that height differential right at the rim.
Out to the right wing. Here's Chenier. He's guarded by Collins. Sabonis, he drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Sabonis has got 5 points now in the quarter. Toronto calls timeout.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Outside Hardaway. Ball's knocked loose, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Here's Aldridge. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Terrific at just being aggressive. Aldridge excels at putting pressure on the D and getting the call.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
other way against Thomas. Jokic inside. It's deflected. To the inside. Irving. Count it.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Pass to Jokic. Over Cowan. Count it!
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
It's deflected. He feeds it to Martin. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And Martin doesn't mind having a little spotlight shined on him because this guy wants to be the man.
Free throw good, Martin.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 5. 27 seconds left in the fourth.
It's time for your Northside crew. Come on, everyone. Give it up for the man. That was rocking. Thank you to our Northside crew.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
If you're waiting for him to miss, he's that open. You're going to be in for a long wait. Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Here's Irving. Martin with the block. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's his first personal foul. 15th foul. At the line for the Heat, Penny Hardaway, taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he can't get either to fall. Out to the right wing. Back to Thomas. Lets the three fly. It's good.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage, making the defend out on the perimeter.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Love my, but I ain't them nerd like I get a like yeah.